Welcome to my vegan day of eating. There! He's barking because our next door neighbors are doing karaoke right now. I don't know if you can hear. Probably should subscribe. They're pretty good. I'm excited for today. I've got lots of recipes lined up that I really want to try. And yeah, we're starting off with breakfast. I have to say my breakfast is a crazy endeavor. It's oatmeal. Crazy! If you've watched my videos in the past, you will know that I suck at making oatmeal and I hate oatmeal.
Look at all the flowers on her dress. Well, you really need to. Well, you really need to see her. Oh, that girl, she's on top of the world. Her name is Edith.
So there's this unofficial balcony right outside our apartment, and the only way to get out there is to climb out the window. This was my first time out there, and it was nice. Actually, the oatmeal was also quite nice too. Let's celebrate that. I'm so sweaty from that wild adventure.
Jag minns ju den tid du gav mig life-bilder, yo. Nu vill jag kunna ge tillbaka allt jag inte kunna ge förut. Det finns ju ingen annan där som kan stå här by my side, oh why. Sättet du rör på det får mig att dö för dig, baby. För de här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig. Och det
Hello. For this lunch, I traveled all the way into the city just to try out this restaurant. It was recommended to me called Pop Vegan. Hello. Why do I always make the noise? I don't know. I did it again. So vegan restaurants are few and far between in Hong Kong. It's really, actually, you know what? I'm not sure, but I wouldn't say that it's as easy as maybe somewhere in the US or the UK. So that's why I'm really lucky to have been invited to this restaurant called Pop Vegan. Look at this steel cup. Environmentally friendly. And no straws. Turtles. Save them. Save all the turtles. So there's loads of different options. Watermelon steak, vegan fish and chips. I have so many things to get through, and I'm gonna be trying a bunch of different plates. So this is apparently a thing, watermelon steak, and it really does look like steak. Okay, so I'm trying the watermelon steak. Something I thought I'd never ever be trying in my life. It actually looks and like slides on the plate as if it's meat. Is it gonna taste like steak? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, it doesn't taste like meat, but it tastes wholesome. That looks like steak. That does not look like watermelon at all. How is that watermelon? It's got like gristle. So I've tried the meter melon. Very good. And for my first main course, I am trying the vegan fish and chips. What is this? Hello? I can't be worried about it because it can't be anything like suspect, right? It's vegan. But what is fish if it isn't fish? So this was absolutely crazy to me, how it looks like fish. It looks like fish. Are they just kidding? Is this a prank? Vegan fish and chips. Deep fried banana blossom. Deep fried banana blossom. No. What's a blossom? After the blossom feast, I had my second main course, which was the Beyond Meat Beef Wellington. Here we go. Beyond Meat. Oh, I definitely took my time to enjoy all the main courses, and I was very full, but it would have been rude not to try the oat tiramisu. It's really good. It's so good. It's so good. You like it? It's really good. Shout out to the YouTube channel Pick Up Limes because I am stealing one of her recipes, a tofu recipe, and it looks so good. I've never made it before, but I think I'm gonna succeed. You know, you've got to think positive at least. I'm gonna do better than her. So for this meal, I'm making a tofu stir-fry. Of course, we've got to have tofu on a vegan day. So to start, you're gonna dice up some firm tofu and put it into a large bowl. And now the key is to use 2 tablespoons of cornstarch because I guess it makes it crispy. That's oil and a bit of salt to season. So while the tofu is frying, I am going to make the sauce. So I'm using 2 tablespoons of golden syrup and 1 tablespoon of barbecue sauce, soy sauce, and white wine vinegar. So that's just my little concoction. It's not exactly the same as pickup limes. Obviously now I've cut up some ginger, onion, and spring onions. And super easy, we're going to finish everything off by heating up all the things together. YouTube, I need to eat. I feel like the end of this cooking process couldn't have come sooner. This is the yummiest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I said that and I hold to that. So this is my garlic tofu with rice. I really don't know how to cook tofu properly, but the fact that it got kind of crispy is such a good sign. Oh, it's so good! A tiny bit.
Tiny, no, smaller.
That's got a lot of rice. That's a lot of rice. If I'm raving about it, don't worry. So good.
Very underwhelmed.
Really?
Yeah. It's quite underwhelming.
What's wrong with it?
Tofu doesn't, it's
Let me enjoy.
It's a sound. It's not a word. It's not a thing. It's a sound. It's an onomatopoeia. That's what tofu is. It's just an onomatopoeia.
What's the
Food,
sound of tofu?
Tofu. Tofu. The European swallow makes that noise.
I worked so hard on this meal, and all he could say was that it was underwhelming. Why? I'm offended by your hatred to tofu and for shooting me.
I'm offended to your hatred to sour worms.
I love sour
Candy.
worms. I love candy.
No.
Who do you think I am?
It's
You
true.
don't know me.
No, it's true. You always have chocolate. You always have chocolate. That's all you do. It's chocolate. I even had chocolate last night.
Exactly. You stole my chocolate.
No, I didn't.
You stole it.
You like chocolate. You just have chocolate. It's so boring. You know how many varieties of candy there is? It's unlimited. We haven't found the variety length because there's so many. Chocolate has a cap. You only go chocolate, light, dark, stick a sardine in it. It has its limits.
You're limiting tofu out of your life.
I'm just not into it. It's not my cup of tea.
It's not your cup of Tyler Joe.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty good.
Because cup of Joe is...
Cup of Joe and its middle name's Joe. I want a cup of Tyler Joe, but not you. You can't, I'm not asking for you. I'm asking for actual coffee.
No, you said it in a sexual way.
No, I didn't. I didn't
Yes, you
say
did.
it. I
Basically saying, come here, sugar tits.
Sugar
That's
tit.
what you basically say.
Sugar tit.
I want my cup of Tyler
Smile
Joe.
makes you feel